Simmons passes to Williamson. Back to Simmons. Out to the right wing. The pass to Weber. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Lets the three fly. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Simmons.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Yusuf Nurkic, and Simmons is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Weber, and it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. And the 76ers call time here.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And so here is Houston, trailing here by 8. Curry against Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Butler from outside. And Curry pulls it down.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Draymond Green. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Rebound by the 76ers. Chandler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry can't get it to go.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good, or maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Green after the miss from Damian Lillard. Green dishes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Curry against Lillard. Looking to end the run. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Irving. The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Chandler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Chandler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just making shots here and playing well in the 4th quarter.
Lillard against Curry. Shoots. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 36.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, Kev, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Steph Curry.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now here's Simmons. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Simmons penetrating. No doubt.
Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter.
Living with all of these strangers, staring at faces that you can't make. Standing in front of a mirror, forcing a smile, but I can't fake. 'Cause I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling confused, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, and I'm trying to find something new. But baby, I'm not holding my breath. I need something to believe in.
Westbrook with it. This is to Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Aldridge. So on the floor for Utah. Booker out there with Hardaway. And it's Wall. And there's Porzingis. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. Now here is Hardaway. The pass to Aldridge. And it's good, assisting in the play with Hardaway. Aldridge has got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. Timeout called the Pacers. They've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Walls has checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Blake Griffin in for Malcolm Brogdon. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
And the Jazz call time here. Drummond passes to Isaac. The Jazz working the ball around now. Lynn against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. So the wing on the left. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And that one goes long.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
18 feet out. And that one, good.
Wow, we balled things before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. They've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Lynn with it. Westbrook picks him up. Griffin with the steal. They got the 5-on-3 advantage. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Westbrook against Lane. From 13, here's Drummond. A putback, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A tenacious forward with high energy. It's clear that Griffin is still capable of throwing down a double-double.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Holiday brings the double team. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A 3 off the mark. And for the Pacers, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Lynn. Booker trying to free himself up. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Linsanity in the clutch again. Oh, Jeremy Lin, my goodness.
To the middle. Griffin's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
John Wall's checked in for Utah. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 4, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays.
Doncic is checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. Trying to figure out just how I feel about you. I just like the fact that I can keep it real around you. All these ups and downs like I lost and found you. Can't believe I'm standing here still without you. When you up at night, do you think about me? Do I cross your mind? Just wish that you would tell me if so. Then I got a place that we could go. I ain't gonna let you play me like the game's on your phone. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone.
And the Knicks with possession here. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Towns, the pass to Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 21.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
On the court for the Knicks. Johnson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3. Now here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. The shot by KD. No good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 11 now for New York. Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
Here's Katie after Eric Bledsoe's score. The 11-footer, no good from Durant. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Towns trying to get open, and it's Stojakovic missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. Durant, the pass to Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Larry Johnson picks one up.
Well, I think KD getting more and more used to this off-ball movement of the Golden State Warrior offense and finds his teammates for cuts.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Paul's subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And then for New York, Jokic is checked in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Young. Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to McCollum. Back to Bledsoe. The pass to Jokic. Fades away. Basket counts. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jokic.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up.
Now, here is Bibby. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Well, you look at LeBron James. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
On the floor for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. DeRozan out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead
one of the league's great competitors, the second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Here's Walker. After the basket by Detroit. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Giannis outside. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
James, he drains the turnaround jump shot. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. LeBron with some nice deep.
And not allowing the receiver even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 16 points for Jaylen Brown.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Phillips. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Phillips. Here's LeBron. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Walker against Phillips. Walker's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 4. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now here's Phillips. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. And there's the call on James. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who.
guys. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 Yeah, go ahead, go and do what you want. Live free, do what you want. Ride around town, ride a bike, the sun. Stay carefree, live like the sun. Man, I know how the time stay putting you down. I know it take a lot just to put up a smile, but for now, do things you ain't did in a while. Blue dress, ooh girl, I'm feeling your style. We out to get it. We on it, we about to shut down the city. We made a week on the force in our system. We love the weed on the cock of the vision. We don't got time like we don't on the watch. Whole team of mine when we blow up the spot. I'm getting mine, you should know it's a lie. But we got the you thinking you high. No, not on my watch. I don't wanna follow you guys. I don't wanna lie in your box. I thought or fox could ever try and stop me. I'm the God MC, it's the God in me. Your apologies, and I say that with honesty. I don't wanna hear it at all, to see it at all. I'm treating them all like if they ain't, I'ma tell them.
Phillips against Hardaway. Now LeBron. Middleton outside. Back to James. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Chauncey Billups. Ingram is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. And the Jazz call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. Oh, the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Richard Hamilton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Lynn. And he banks in the lane. Lynn's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And Lynn is no stranger to the big moment. He shines brightest when he needs to with these kinds of baskets.
Lynn against Billups. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about free.
Booker looking around. Isaac. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Now here's Billups, and the shot goes in. Billups has got 25 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
I didn't think they'd be able to come all the way back. This game's had a little bit of everything.
Left to play here in the 4th. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by James.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Booker against Sabonis. Booker, right side. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Phillips against Land. Isaac. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause and appreciating how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
This free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Drummond dishes to Booker. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Detroit. Game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. You've got Brandon Ingram. Sabonis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Phillips in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Al Harden, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. And the jam by Harden.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
Now here's Phillips. Sabonis kicks to Ingram. James trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing.
It's not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Middleton against Rose. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Christie. From deep. You can't get that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Ingram. Rebound by Rose. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Denver. Passes it to Harden. Harden draws the double. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's LeBron, Sabonis, and Whiteside sends it back. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie. Back to Mourning in the corner. Harden draws the double, and the jam by Whiteside.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first one between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with one left against the Pistons.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And James throws it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now, here is Mourning. Back to Harden. And stolen by Billups. LeBron with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Lets it go with a three. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The know-how.
In front of a mirror, forcing a smile, but I can't fake 'cause I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling confused, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, and I'm trying to find something new, but baby, I'm not holding my breath. I need something to believe in.
They've got Embiid. Morant is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Mullen. And it's Harrell in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Walker. Fires, high post. That's good on the jump shot. Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Passes to Mullen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid. Some solid defense from Robinson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Warriors trail by 3. Morant with it. Embiid in the corner to tie it up. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Fox. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with,
has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rosen dishes to Valanciunas. DeRozan against Mullen. 11 feet away. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Embiid. Inside Hardaway. Count it and the foul. That one on DeRozan.
Just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
And Embiid, no good on that one. Celtics leading by 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 1:19 left in the game. .119 left in the fourth. Harrell against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Hardaway. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Harrell against Giannis. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Hey, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 3. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Embiid to the inside. Hardaway. Walker with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's DeRozan. That was something else.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left in the fourth. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Embiid drops them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 3. 20 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
There's the triple. Hardaway, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
But tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
From deep. He's off on that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Davis kicks to Adams. Collins dishes to Richmond. Passes it to Cousins. Warriors with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. We've got Davis. Richmond is out there with John Collins. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Cousins in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Collins against Beal. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that free, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Some changes for Toronto. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Adams. And Murray's subbed in for Richmond. And Golden State also making a change. Mullins checked in for Bradley Beal. And the Raptors call time here. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Dominique Wilkins.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, They just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during the last time out, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Now here's Murray to the right side. Over to the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's the floater. Cousins. And Embiid with the block. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Harrell, that's good.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
It's Wilkins on the rim. Defended by Mullen. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 1. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Lock up there for Embiid.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
In the corner, Murray with it. Misses the three. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Hardaway. It's deflected. Murray, the pass to Wilkins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Wilkins has got 10 points in just the second half.
I like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Here's Embiid. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now here's Wilkins. Count it.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hardaway passes to Embiid.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Hardaway. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Warriors making a switch here. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wilkins, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Russell kicks to Murray.
I used to buy the dungeon. I told them, keep it on. I dug and dive.
Irving passes to Grant. Curry on the wing. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Anthony goes up with it again. Robinson with the block.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, you've got Anthony. Irving is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Paul George, and it's Grant in at the center position. Timeout called the 76ers. Present our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. DeRozan comes in for Marcus Smart. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and we like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Plays like this make it clear that Walker takes his responsibility of being the leader for this team seriously, just coming through in key situations with these type of baskets.
And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Now here's Chandler. Back to Irving, launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Walker's shot is off.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around. He could have attacked the basket.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
It's stolen by Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
Free throw good from Brown. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Anthony in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Well, he could wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 6. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, G.A. But I've seen crazy things happen.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're leading by 4. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Walker against Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on the attempted shot.
Curry fires from way out. Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last mate tying him for second in most threes in a game. It's in!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Irving for three. That one's not going to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off this game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
On the wing, Irving. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 136. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Deep. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Hindi na ba pwede yan, ma? Nahila yan.
Here's Curry. Irving is out there. Curry. Then it's Anthony, and it's Chandler, and it's Green in at the power forward. Curry dishes to Irving, and the rejection by Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And Giannis pulls it down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Boston.
You're right, not much time left. You know, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
Walker's shot is off.
Occasion. I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. Yeah, mine don't ever get extinguished. To count my friends on one set of fingers. And they try to cut the supply, but my energy is at an all-time high. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush.
moment.
Pressure turned me into a giant. A thin line between living and I'm on the edge and I might just dive in.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Vucevic. Williamson out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Weber, and it's Nurkic in at the power forward. Offensive rebound. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Utah calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Jonathan Isaac comes in for John Wall. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hardaway. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Timeout called the Rockets.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Scooped up. Vucevic, second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Vucevic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
They double in with Vucevic. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Butler. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 1. 1:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Simmons passes to Lillard. 1:37 left in the game. That one goes. Count it.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Lin against Simmons. Now here's Lin. Defense is right there. And here's the break. Here's Lillard, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
This free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Simmons against Lane. 1:05 left in the 4th. Second chance shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Lillard. Another miss by Houston. Then again, Simmons. They double him with Simmons. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. John Wall's checked in for the Jazz.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
And it's Butler with the jam.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 14 feet away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lynn.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Timeout called. The Rockets. They lead by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
From deep 3-point range, off target from downtown. They're going to prolong the... .156 left to play here in the fourth. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Doncic. Griffin is out there with Doncic. Then it's Wallace. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers 5. Warriors leading by 5. On the wing, Levine. The 3. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 20 points.
Well, I like seeing Levine guys waste no time firing away. I think his decision-making and shot selection and passing getting better.
Now here's Westbrook. Ball's trying to break free. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The Pacers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Mullins is checked in. Embiid. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Doncic. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Pacers.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
I love the advantage position for that shot.
It's tipped. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer, and he gets it to go from the corner. Hardaway's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot from the top of the key, and again, it's Indiana converting.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, he's an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
And he connected the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Hardaway.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brogdon, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
For 3, Brogdon. He can't get that one to fall.
Is it easy for you if I took time? Would you feel secure if I told you everything on my mind? Imagination can't take its toll. Let it run wild, you'll miss some time, it'll turn you out. Saving up your feelings till they feels right. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't come around anymore. You gotta play on social You're coming up so tight, are you sure? You're strong enough to stay on my mind. Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? We're way too young to even know if we're a moment, if we're better alone. Don't make a promise if you're gonna run.